Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to set a temperature in the TR-16.05 heat controller. When we switch it on, we can see current temperature 25.5 degrees. The little red light is lit. It means that the heat controller made the electric boiler turn on. The preset default temperature is 30 degrees. The heating mode is on, and the hysteresis of 1 degrees is set on now. Calibration of the temperature sensor 0 degrees centigrade. Also, the preset response delay is 0 seconds. How to set a certain temperature. First, we shortly press this or this button. In this way, we display a preset temperature. In this case, it is equal to 30 degrees. Then we press the B button and hold it for 2 seconds. The numbers start blinking. Using the same buttons, we decrease or increase temperature. How to set the hysteresis temperature. First, we need to open the menu. Press the button B and hold it for 2 seconds. Then press shortly the same button. Select the hysteresis submenu. Then press any of these 2 buttons to set the required hysteresis value. The default value is 1 degrees. Let's say we want to set it to 2 degrees. To confirm it, we press the B button. How does the hysteresis work? When the heating mode has been selected, the temperature is set to 30 degrees. For example, the hysteresis value is set to 5 degrees. The TR-16 heat regulator will turn the boiler on at the temperature of 25 degrees and turn it off at 30 degrees. Thus, the boiler will work in the temperature range of 25 to 30 degrees. When the cooling mode is selected, if requested temperatures are 30 and 35 degrees, the controller will turn it on, say a cooling unit, at the temperature of 35 degrees and will turn it off at the temperature of 30 degrees. In this way, your cooling unit is going to work in the range of 30 to 25 degrees. The third mode, interval mode, if the requested temperature is set to 30 degrees and the hysteresis is set to 5 degrees, the controller will make it turn on in the range of 25 to 35 degrees and will make it turn off if the temperature is above 35 degrees or below 25 degrees. How to set the requested mode. First, you need to open the controller's menu. In order to do it, press the B button and hold it for 2 seconds. Then press the same button shortly and choose the REJ menu. Then press this or this button and choose the regime. First of all, the heating mode, cooling mode, and interval mode. Accordingly, we are interested in the heating mode. The B button is used to fix it. As I already said, the controller has 3 modes: heating, cooling, and interval. Operation time counter. This model of heat controller has a built-in operation time counter. The time is calculated every second of the heat controller's operation and is saved in the device internal memory every 15 minutes. Even in case of a power cut, data is stored in memory. The calculated time is recorded in a heat controller's TRE menu in increments of 1 hour. A maximum recorded value is equal to 999 hours. When the maximum value is reached, the time count stops. You can resume counting by resetting the counter. The aim of this function is to calculate energy consumed over a certain period of time, for example, over a month. To check or reset the recorded time, you need to enter the heat controller's menu. In order to do it, press the B button and hold it for 2 seconds. Then press the same button shortly and choose a TRE submenu. After that, you can access the TRE submenu to view the recorded time by pressing the up or down buttons. In order to reset the counter, use down or up buttons to select yes value and press the B button shortly to confirm your choice under the TRE menu. Temperature sensor calibration. First, you need to access the controller's menu. To do it, press the B button and hold it for 2 seconds. Then press the same button shortly and choose a COR submenu. Use the down or up buttons to set a correction. Changeable value will blink. And press the B button shortly for confirmation. How to set the controller response delay to temperature fluctuations. First of all, you need to open the controller's menu. In order to do it, press the B button and hold it for 2 seconds. Then press the same button shortly and choose the REL menu. Use arrows to choose a value, say 2 seconds, then fix it. What is response delay and what is it for? After the controller turns your equipment on or off, it will not respond to measured temperature changes for a required period of time, even if the temperature goes beyond the values you set. I'd like to point out that if you do not have any reason to set the delay response, it is advisable to set this value to 0. Let's change it. Let's set this value to 0 again, and fix it by pressing the B button. How to set the electronic keypad lock. In order to lock the buttons, you need to press the down arrow button for 4 seconds. Now we have our keypad locked. After you do it and try to press any button, you will see BLC displayed on the screen. To switch it off, you need to press the down arrow button and hold it for approximately 5 seconds till the screen displays temperature. This function is used to avoid undesirable or accidental setting changes. How to turn the controller on and off using the control buttons. In order to switch the controller off, use the up arrow button. To do it, you need to press and hold it for around 4 seconds. Press and hold it. When you see the off, controller is off, and the boiler is off. In the same way, you can switch the controller on. In this case, you hold the same button for around 2 seconds. Here you see the current temperature and the little red light, thus the boiler is on. This is how the TR-16 heating controller works.